YouTube, it's Ashley 3G, and I got a new case today. This one's the Speck CandyShell for the iPhone 5. I've reviewed candy shells for probably every iPhone I've ever had, so I'm pretty familiar with the case itself, but I did want to see how the cutouts on this thing are. These retail for about $35. You can get them at Speck's website, which I will put down below, or a lot of retail stores have them. I got this one at Best Buy, so that's another place you could find it. Kind of what the package looks like here. So open it up. They have different color options too. I got the orange and blue. I was pretty much not using any type of case aside from a screen shield or a screen protector, just because I'm pretty careful with the iPhone, and like I said in my previous videos, I really like the form of it, how thin it is and all that jazz. But I am going to a football game this weekend, and I don't put the phone in my purse a lot, and I know I won't be putting it in my pocket because I'll be sitting down and standing up a whole lot. So this case will be good protection for it. I can kind of sit it next to me or on my lap and not worry too much about it. So the first thing I noticed pulling it out of the box is that the case is so thin compared to the other cases, and you really don't realize it until you put it in your hand, but this one's way thinner than the 4S version, and of course the 3GS. Just really nice. Very glossy exterior. It's kind of a hybrid type of case. You do have the hard outer layer. The inner layer is connected to it, so it's not a two-piece design, but it is kind of a two-component case. And the interior is soft. So I'll go ahead and put the phone in the case. And usually I start kind of with the button side first, and then we'll come along to this side and pop everything into place. That was really easy. So there it is on the iPhone. Let's come around here. The cutout for the camera looks spot on. It looks really nice. It has that black ring around it. And then down here we have the charging port, which is got a nice cutout to it. And the speakers have these little holes here, the speaker and microphone. The headphone jack has a good cutout. I'm hoping it doesn't interfere with my auxiliary cable in my car. That's pretty much the only thing I'm worried about. Over here, your vibrate switch. Let's see, pretty easy to get to, no problem so far. And then the volume buttons, very responsive. I don't know if you can hear the clicking, but you really don't have to press it that much. There's no sticking so far, so that's cool. Up around the top, the sleep wake button, also very responsive, no problems. So I really look forward to reviewing this case for you. I have a feeling it's going to be similar to other Speck candy shells I've tried before, but we'll see. I just found my first imperfection though. There's like a little stain there on the case. I'm not quite as crazy about this stuff as I used to be, so I'm not really that worried about the spot on there. Just another case to review, but you know, these are pretty solid cases. That's why I went with this one as my first one. It was between that and the in-case slider, both very solid cases. The backs of these things do tend to get scratched pretty easily, so that's something to consider if you are worried about scratching your case. I'm pretty much just worried about protecting my phone for the weekend, so it's all good. But this has been Ashley 3G. Thanks for watching, and keep watching, and I'll come at you soon with the review on the Speck CandyShell.